The 2022 Atlantic hurricane season may nearly be at an end, but torrential rains in Central America remain a serious concern. Category 1 Hurricane Julia, with sustained winds of over 140 kilometers per hour, blew through rural Guatemala in October, and more than a month later, the residents of Patanatic, which means built on a slope in the native Mayan language, see the continuing rains as a threat.
De la tormenta Julia.
Hurricane Julia has caused landslides above all on the roads around town, which cuts us off from help. And the rains are getting worse. The climate has been changing a lot in recent years.
It's not just landslides that threaten the community. A region still recovering from the devastation of hurricanes Eta and Iota, major hurricanes which battered the region within a week of one another in late 2020. Maria Febres is the Guatemala director for the Inter-American Institute for Agriculture. She says the slow recovery from these storms, slowed further by current rain trends, are making it hard for the poorest to feed themselves.
The
impacts have been devastating from the time of Hurricanes Eta and Iota. There has been rain, but given that the country is still not fully recovered from the storms in 2020, the stronger rains we are seeing have only resulted in losses of crops.
Ultimately, the extreme weather ends up contributing to an already critical migration crisis, which Alejandra Mena of the country's Migration Institute says could see as many as 300 Guatemalans leave the country every day.
We see these movements of people caused by climate change, an effect of the natural disasters communities suffer. People lose their homes, they are left without food or ways to earn money, and that forces them to migrate.
While the hurricanes in Central America occur more than 2,000 kilometers from the US, the impact of the storms on the migration crisis could eventually be felt at America's southern border. Alasdair, Baverstock, CGTN, Patanatic, Guatemala.